Christmas Eve is a dinner reservation and a burglar schedule. Lights are down, relatives are on the road, delivery trucks just finished their run, and someone with bad intent is scanning the curb. In less than 5 seconds they decide, reward or waste. This video gives you the 3 signs burglars look for on Christmas Eve, and more important, what you can do tonight to stop them. If you want the printable checklist to run through while you're prepping for guests, tap the link in the description now. Sign 1. Visible holiday rewards. From the street, a porch full of boxes, a living room lit up with expensive electronics, or a gap in the curtains that reveals a tree with premium gifts, those are neon signs to an opportunist. Burglars operate on speed. They aren't looking for a long fight. They're doing cost-benefit in seconds. Visible rewards equals an easy decision. If they can see high-value items without stepping off the sidewalk, you've lowered their barrier to act. Why that matters? Human beings, including thieves, choose paths of least resistance. If a package piled on the stoop promises a quick payout, and there's no light, no camera, and no neighbor in sight, they move from observer to actor. If the living room is a showcase, they're choosing targets like it's window shopping. Do this tonight. Immediate actions. Move packages inside or out of direct sight. If you're expecting deliveries and you're not home, reroute them to a neighbor or a workplace, or arrange pickup. Put gifts and visible electronics behind curtains or in closets until you can bring them in. If you have a garage, bring parcels in there and shut the door. Low-cost renter options. Ask your building manager for secure package rooms, request a hold at the carrier's facility, or use a locker service. If you can't bring packages inside, tuck them behind plant pots, a storage bench with a lid, or inside a covered entryway where they aren't visible from the street. Short-term fixes, this week. Install a motion-activated floodlight aimed at the stoop. Add a simple, low-cost doorbell camera or a motion sensor that sends alerts to your phone. Place a visible sticker from a security system or camera service, even if you're using a basic doorbell camera. Perception matters. Place a lockable drop box near the door for deliveries if that's practical. Long-term investments. Create a covered private delivery area, an enclosed porch, a lockbox or parcel locker, and consider landscaping that blocks sightlines without creating hiding places. Build habit. Have deliveries scheduled to arrive when someone is available, or sign up for delivery notices that let you pause drops. Over time, make your house a less efficient prize to take. A quick mental drill. If you were walking down the sidewalk at night and you could see a stack of brand new boxes through a window, would you be tempted? That's the same flash decision a burglar has. Remove the temptation.
Sign 2. Signals of absence and predictability. Burglars aren't just looking for stuff, they're looking for patterns. A dark house at times when neighbors have their lights on, a mailbox overflowing, an uncleared path after a storm, geotagged posts that say, "off to my cousins." These are signals that scream empty. Predictability is a burglar's friend. Parties, travel, or regular evening routines create windows when they assume you're not watching. Why that matter? The calculation is simple. Less risk, more reward. If your routine is readable, they plan. They'll run online checks for social updates, watch the house for several nights to see if someone ever parks in the driveway, or test the front door at a time they expect you to be away. They like certainty. Do this tonight. Immediate actions. Turn lights on in the rooms someone would use. Use timers or smart bulbs to create the illusion of occupancy if you're leaving. Don't post real-time updates about being away. If you're heading out for dinner, set a light schedule that turns lamps on and off at different intervals so the house doesn't look automated. Ask a trusted neighbor to park in your driveway or take in your mail. Put the trash out only if you normally do so. Sudden changes in that routine register. Low-cost renter options. Set lamps on battery-powered timers, use smart plugs that you control from your phone, or ask a friend to swing by and open blinds occasionally. If you live in a building, request the front desk to hold packages or to check the lobby. Short-term fixes, this week. Pause mail and package deliveries during times you expect to be away. Set up a clear calendar note and notify a neighbor who can keep an eye out. Install a simple schedule app that randomizes lights so patterns don't repeat. Long-term investments. Invest in home automation that simulates real occupancy, multiple zones of lighting, audio timers that play soft sounds like a TV or radio, and a trusted house sitter or neighbor rotation for extended trips. Cultivate relationships with neighbors who will notice an out-of-place car or an unshoveled walkway. A simple test. Look at your social feed. Do you tag locations or post plans that let strangers know you're away? Pause that habit. If you wouldn't want a stranger reading it, don't share it publicly. Sign 3. Easy physical access and low deterrence. The third sign is about entry. A back gate left propped open, a ladder against a side wall, a poorly lit corner, sliding doors without a secondary lock. These are invitations. Burglars carry mental maps of the path of least resistance into a house. If the perimeter is cluttered with tools or the doors can be opened without a fight, the house becomes their quick target. Why that matters. Burglars are minimizing time and maximizing quiet. A visible ladder or an unlocked shed says you've made the physical work trivial. No lights, no dogs, no cameras, no neighbor, no problem.
Add just a little friction and you change the math. They move on. Do this tonight. Immediate actions. Lock every door and window. That includes side and back doors and garage doors. Remove ladders, tools, and anything that can be used to climb once you're done with them. Turn on exterior lights and motion sensors. If you have a sliding door, place a simple security bar or rod in the track, anything that prevents it from being force opened quickly. Put away boxes and tools that might signal you're distracted or absent. Low-cost renter options. Carry a portable door brace if you're in ground floor units, or ask your landlord to install basic deadbolts. Use a wedge for sliding doors or a keyed lock attachment that doesn't require major alterations. Keep ladders and tools inside a locked storage area or apartment garage. Short-term fixes, this week. Upgrade exterior lighting to motion-activated LEDs. Add visible but affordable deterrents. Security company signs, camera stickers, or a visible dummy camera if budget is tight. Put locks on gates and add a simple reinforcement to shed doors. Long-term investments. Consider reinforced strike plates, upgraded deadbolts, tempered or laminated glass for ground-level windows, and professionally installed door hardware. Install a professionally monitored alarm if it fits your budget and lifestyle. Work with neighbors to create a block schedule of passive deterrence, consistent lighting, coordinated holiday timers, and visibility. Remember the calculus. Speed plus reward plus low risk equals target selection. Your goal is to shift those variables. Reduce reward perception, increase risk and friction, add visibility. Make your house a poor investment for anyone looking for a quick score. Common burglar behaviors to keep in mind. Most criminals you're trying to thwart are opportunists. They do quick reconnaissance, walking or driving the block, looking for mail drops, unchecked porches, and motionless homes. Online, they check social posts and profiles to confirm absences. They prefer dark entry points and predictability. A few are more targeted, but the steps you take to deter opportunists also raise barriers to scouts. The aim is not to be perfect. It's to make your home a worse option compared with the neighbor 2 doors down who leaves packages on the porch and never turns a light on. Do tonight. Tactical checklist. Run this list now. It should take 5 to 10 minutes. Prioritize the top 3 if you're short on time. Remove visible rewards, simulate occupancy, and secure easy entry points. 1. Move every package inside or out of sight. If tomorrow's delivery arrives and you can't be there, reroute it or ask a neighbor. 2. Close curtains and blinds where valuables are visible. Hide the tree if gifts can be seen from the street. 3. Turn on at least 2 interior lights on timers or smart bulbs to simulate normal activity. 4. Lock all doors and windows, front, back, side, and garage. Check sliding doors and secure them with a bar or rod. Remove ladders, tools, and seasonal gear from the yard and porch. Turn on exterior lights and motion sensors. Aim at dark corners and entry points. Pause public social posts about being away and disable live location tagging until you return. Ask a trusted neighbor to collect mail, move a car into your driveway, or keep an eye on the house. Place visible deterrents, security stickers, camera signs, or a doorbell camera with a visible lens. If you observe suspicious activity, do not intervene. Call local law enforcement and give them as much detail as you can safely provide. Each item reduces the chance you'll be picked as a convenient target. Small actions create disproportionate returns. Low-budget, renter-friendly swaps for the checklist. If you can't install wired lights or a monitored alarm, use battery-operated motion lights, smart plugs with lamps, and portable door security devices. Ask the landlord for permission to add a temporary security bar for sliding doors or to reinforce a poorly fitting deadbolt. Use package lockers, carrier holds, or neighbor pickup services instead of leaving deliveries on the porch. Visibility works. Even a lamp on a timer does more than nothing. Scenarios and short examples. Picture this, a house with a visible TV through the front window and 3 brand new boxes on the stoop. The porch light is off. A thief drives by at 10:30 p.m., slows and sees an easy win. That same house with packages tucked in the garage, lights on, and a neighbor's car in the driveway becomes an unattractive option. The thief keeps moving. A second scenario, someone posts a story at 6 p.m. tagging the airport and a departure photo. That same person's home becomes a green light after midnight. Don't give away your schedule. Neighborhood power, what to coordinate. Community action multiplies deterrence. Tell your neighbor to park in your driveway for the night. Offer to do the same for them when they're away. Start a group text for quick alerts on suspicious vehicles or persons. Arrange a simple block holiday schedule for lights and mail collection if people are traveling.
A street that looks watched and occupied is a street burglars avoid. Mindset and language to adopt. Shift from "I hope nothing happens" to "I'm making my house a harder target." The language you use matters. Think in problems and counters. "They might see packages" becomes "I'm removing visible rewards." "I'll post my vacation shots later" becomes "no live posts while away." This tactical mindset gives you actionable moves rather than helplessness. A few tactical truths to keep in mind. No single measure guarantees safety. That's the honest part. The goal is risk reduction. Each layer you add, visibility, friction, community awareness, reduces the probability and increases the time and noise a burglar needs. Burglars avoid noise and delay. Make your house noisy, visible, and slow for them.
Make it a bad deal. Safety reminder and legal boundaries. If you see a break-in in progress, do not confront the intruder. Your safety and the safety of anyone in the home matter more than property. Call local law enforcement, provide descriptions, and stay at a safe distance. Do not attempt to chase or physically stop someone. Avoid advice that would push you toward vigilantism or illegal measures. These tactics are about prevention and deterrence, not retaliation. Closing reinforcement. Small changes, big impact. Tonight's work pays off. Moving a few boxes, switching on lights, and asking a neighbor to check your mail are low-effort actions with high returns. Burglars choose convenience. Take convenience away. Add friction, reduce visible rewards, and increase the chance someone will notice. Make your house a worse option than the next one down the block. Final action and CTA. Share this checklist with your neighbor tonight and grab the printable checklist in the description to run through before you head out. Make these 10 steps a holiday habit. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be less easy. And remember, if you witness a crime in progress, prioritize safety and call the police. If this helped, pass it along to the people on your block. A watched house is a safer house.